folks, thanks for joining us. My name is Jason Heiner. I work for Certified CIO. Today we're going to be talking about why IT managed services make sense for small and medium-sized businesses. This presentation is primarily intended for small, medium-sized business owners or decision makers who are not sure if they should transition, not sure if they should hire an internal IT team or look for outsourced IT help. If that's you, then this can be pretty helpful. All right, we're going to jump right in here. All right, as noted, why IT managed services make sense for small and medium businesses, presented by Certified CIO. All right, key benefits. Again, we're jumping right in here. Key benefits. This is what we're going to talk about today. One, value. What you get from a managed services provider as opposed to what you can hire internally, it doesn't compare. Okay. Number two, expertise. We can gather together an entire team of IT experts. This is what we do all the time. We do many different facets, and there are many different experts who are part of our team. That's going to be tough to recreate in a single hire or even a small team. Built-in redundancy, there's a bunch of us. If one person can't be there, another can. Unmatched availability, right? One person can't be available 24/7. Our team can provide 24/7 availability. And advanced tools, right? Our tool set can be better, frankly, because we can make it more cost-effective per customer and get a better tool. Right, so it's that simple. Let's start off simply. What are managed IT services? So, managed IT services, in a nutshell, is outsourcing your IT department. Okay, we act as a help desk. We act as a project team. We act as and a sales team to get you what you need for your IT needs. Whether that is, I have a problem with my printer, calling in and utilizing our help desk services. You need a new computer, right? We can provide you with a quote for the right machine for you or for your employee per their job. Not everyone needs the same type of machine, and our experts here at Certified CIO can determine exactly what would be best for that specific position. A little more in depth, IT services, managed IT services, we're going to monitor your machines, your endpoints, your servers. We're going to make sure they have the right cybersecurity solutions. We're going to make sure that your employees are trained and have security awareness so that they're better equipped to push back against phishing or other malicious attempts to gain access to their accounts. To read off here, in the IT world, this means having outsourced IT professionals advising, monitoring, and mitigating issues regarding IT systems, including servers, workstations, software, etc. Okay. I'll leave it here for a second for you guys to read. I'm not going to read this to you, but again, when IT services are overlooked, productivity's lost, efficiency's lost, and eventually people will find themselves behind the eight ball, usually behind on technology, behind their competitors, and with a big bill to catch up. All right, the right people. This is one thing that we really pride ourselves on at Certified CIO. Getting the right team together, different specialties, varying levels of experience, frankly, right? So we're trying to bring people up our ranks, so those who are less experienced in the managed IT world, through, for example, our CEO has over 2 decades of doing this and running this machine. So, we have security experts, we have technical experts, we have product experts. So various folks can fill in different gaps and really provide our clients with a complete solution, right? The right people making up the right team is a big part of what managed services and Certified CIO can provide. All right, the right tools. I'll run through these, 6 different areas here, I suppose. But the bigger point is we can afford better tools because we have a bigger client base. When we're helping out thousands of people, that's a little different than we're helping out tens of people, right? Which is what the situation that many smaller, medium-sized businesses would have with an internal IT team. Professional grade, state-of-the-art software. That's pretty simple, right? We're going to run the best stuff for our clients, the best stuff for your business. I kind of touched on this, more areas of staff expertise. Allow better understanding of various tools. So different tools might touch on different pieces. One might be cybersecurity, one might be networking operations, right? But one might be monitoring. But whatever they are, we have an expert in that area. Again, economies of scale. So this is what I was talking about with handling many different, many more endpoints than a single business would have. Economies of scale enable us to choose the best tool for the job, right? The right tool, that's a big deal. Better options for business continuity and disaster recovery. So this gets into what happens when things go wrong. What happens when a machine fails? What happens when something catches fire? What happens when a hacker gets in and locks up your tools, right? That recovery piece, again, we're going to have a better solution than many internal IT departments would have, because we have, frankly, we can negotiate because we have much more to offer a business continuity or disaster recovery vendor. Creation and enforcement of IT policies. This is something that gets overlooked all the time, right? We have policies in place. We have procedures that we use as we proceed down a path of working on an IT issue. We run into this a lot when folks come in and they've had a 1 or 2 person operation running their IT. They don't have these policies and procedures in place. What that means is a lot of stuff's different, or it's not documented. So it's much more difficult to get things rolling together, right? Our procedures and policies pretty much are the same, with some exceptions, but pretty much are the same across our client base, which allows our technicians to be more familiar, with every client, because they're basically running the same way. Fleet and mobile mobile device management. If you have tablets in the field, if you have computers going out in the field, the tools that our technicians use can apply policies or procedures to all of these units at once, right? We can roll out different changes to all the tablets, essentially when they connect to the system, when they get on the internet. So that's a huge time saver for one, and a headache saver for two, because you don't have to sit down with every single tablet, for example, and make a change. You don't have to have every person come into a physical location to make a change. Right? Again, the right tools, technical and specialized, big deal for small and medium businesses. The right price. Value is huge, right? Everyone is concerned with price for good reason. Everyone, many businesses in today's world are experiencing financial issues. So value is a huge deal. But again, for some of the reasons I've already outlined, what our team offers is a much more comprehensive solution at generally the fraction of the price of a single IT hire. Of course, if you, as number 2 and 3 refer to here, folks in the IT field that are really good at their job cost a lot of money. People that are maybe less good at their job, or less skilled, or less experienced, can really wreck systems, can really cause issues. Both of those are tough situations for a small or medium business. If you're an enterprise size, you can afford a really experienced and really high quality IT person. That's much more of a challenge for a small business. Number 1, it's difficult to scale correctly, right? So the difference between having a full-time IT person and no IT person is pretty big, right? So to fill that person's entire schedule, and then at what point do we hire a second person? Again, we have that same problem. So an MSP is priced per endpoint generally and per device for servers and other equipment. What that does is allows us, Certified CIO, to accommodate hours proportionally and much more correctly than one or two people necessarily could. Quick SWOT on managed IT. Some of the strengths, right? Access to skilled professionals, proactive maintenance, cost efficiency. It allows you as the business owner or or decision maker to focus on your job, to focus on running the business, building the business, or whatever your specific job is, as opposed to dealing with IT headaches. That's a huge deal for many business owners. IT can be a pain in the butt, and a managed service provider like Certified CIO takes that off your plate. It simply takes it off your plate and allows you to concentrate on other things you should be focusing on. Weaknesses: you can become dependent on managed services. It can make it difficult to transition out of it. That's a weakness. We don't feel that you should be, right? But when you're big enough, when you grow to a point where you can have an IT department, that's sort of a little different. But until that point, it's going to be painful to transition out of it. There can be communication barriers or customization issues, right? I talked about policies and procedures so that everything on our end is running the same. That may be different than what you're used to. That can be a weakness of managed services providers. Opportunities, innovation, scalability, competitive advantage. These are all pieces. It's very easy for your systems and your IT department, so to speak, to grow. Again, because our economies of scale are accommodating thousands of people, it's very easy for us to add a few more. That would be different if it's an in-house IT person. Enhanced security is always huge. Cybersecurity issues are not going away. They're only becoming bigger and more problematic. Having a team dedicated to cybersecurity and being up to date on cybersecurity is huge and can literally save a business or can save millions of dollars. It's a big deal. And then disaster recovery, if something bad does happen, being able to quickly and efficiently get back to where you were, a big deal. Threats, provider reliability, unexpected costs, or additional cybersecurity concerns. Cybersecurity is always going to be a threat. Unexpected costs can happen. In other words, if you hire a managed IT service, you could run into a project that's required or other things that you weren't necessarily budgeting for. That's no different than would happen, with an internal IT person, but that can be there. All right, a managed service provider is your trusted IT advisor. Certified CIO prides itself on regularly meeting with our clients, regularly updating them on where they are with their tech, what some upcoming projects might be, what they should be budgeting for. We want to think about IT on many different levels, but we want to include a strategic level in that, right? Seeing it from 30,000 feet, as well as from a more tactical level, like here are the on-the-ground pieces that you should be aware of. As it says here, a stand-in CIO, right, for your company. That's really what Certified CIO is built to do, to be your chief, IT officer. And that's it. If you have questions, please feel free to contact us. As you can see, our information is there on the screen. sales@CertifiedCIO. If you send us an email, that will automatically create a ticket that our team will see. We would love to talk to you, even if now is not the right time. We'd love to have that conversation so that when it is the right time to consider managed IT services, we'd love to be able to earn your business. Give us a call. We're happy to talk with you guys. And in fact, we love talking with potential customers. And again, even if we can't help each other right now, there will be a time in the future when we would love to be your IT partner. So please feel free to give us a call. We're active in Baltimore and surrounding regions. We're active in Hanover, York, PA and surrounding regions. And we're active in New Bern, North Carolina and surrounding regions. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it was helpful. And again, my name is Jason. If you have any questions, please contact us. Have a great day.